Welcome to the Kerrigan Estess Rankin McLeod and Thompson website. Our website is loaded with information about the lawyers in the firm, about the types of cases we handle, and you're now watching a special section where we give you little bits of information concerning different areas of trial practice. I'm Randy Thompson, and this is Mike McLeod with me. Mike, let's talk a little bit about mediation. How does mediation help get cases, personal injury cases, resolved?
Yeah, mediation is a procedure, a program, whereby an injured party meets with, in a kind of an organized way, with an insurance representative in an effort to try and get the case settled. And frequently, the parties are represented by lawyers, although sometimes the insurance company is just represented by an insurance adjuster or claims handler. But always a mediation is conducted by a trained mediator, typically a lawyer who is trained and seasoned in helping two different parties get their claim resolved. And typically the mediator will meet with both sides, in our case, Randy, when we represent an injured person, we'll meet with here our side of the case and our client's side of the case, and then we'll look to the insurance company and that representative and hear kind of what their position is. And then the mediator may ask some questions and gather some facts. And then the mediator separates the parties. In our cases, we would actually go to a different room with our client. The insurance company and their representatives would go to a separate room, and those two parties never meet again. The mediator goes back and forth, carrying messages, gathering information, and ultimately and typically would exchange offers to try and get the case settled. In our Northwest Florida area, we have a lot of very highly trained and very successful mediators who do a great job at helping parties who sometimes think there's no way this case is going to get voluntarily settled, get the case settled. It's important to know that the mediator is not a judge. The mediator doesn't decide what the case is going to settle for or how the case is going to settle, but rather the mediator is trained to get the two parties, if they can, to reach a common agreement. It's been so successful over the last few years that judges very commonly and almost universally in Northwest Florida require parties to go through mediation before you can get a trial date to get your case to trial. So only if your case is unsuccessfully mediated or the parties reach an impasse are you able to get a trial date. But mediation is a great source for meeting with the other side and seeing if the case can be resolved without going to trial.
Right. That's a little bit about mediation. If you have any other questions, feel free to pick up the phone and call us. We'll be glad to talk to you.